Hey everybody, welcome back for episode 2 of our Rimworld Let's Play. This is on Merciless right now. When we left off, we were still building our first little main building here for our settlement. Our colonists all have a bedroom, but then I realized when I was reviewing the last episode that these two people are lovers. So as we started back up here, there's a couple things I want to do, if I remember correctly. Yes, so I want to get this guy on research. Basically that's all they're going to be doing, and that's our study guy. They're going to get going on batteries here, and that's going to allow us basically to store up some of this energy so we can use it for turrets and stuff like that. Because right now we can't really do turrets, but hopefully we get more of this wood cut. We can deconstruct these for some components. I think we're pretty low. Oh, we got 28. So we still got quite a bit, but I want to get all this chopped up, everything back into our main room here. Just cut these. Mainly going to be focusing on clearing out the area in front of our fighting area. So they're going to mainly for the biggest portion of the game, the early and mid game, they're going to be funneling through here, which is going to be really good for a kill box, kind of a natural kill box. We're going to have to worry about sappers and stuff later, but that's not the problem now. So we're going to clear all this out, have all this hauled away. I think our dumping's over here. All right, now before I forget, ooh, nice, it's like smooth. So we're actually gonna move this right here. Get rid of that one. Oh, this one's actually poor, so we'll reinstall that one here. And then we'll build a double bed. So this is gonna just allow them to sleep together. They're gonna get the did some lovin' mood buff, which is super good for us. Cut a few more good trees. So we're in a good spot right now. We still got survival meals. This will help carry us through the early game a little bit better. I'm gonna look at where our power is at throughout this whole place. Kind of work on this a little bit. So we're gonna want to eventually funnel power down through here. So what I'm gonna do actually is we're just gonna go through like this all the way down here, and then I'm gonna connect these, so, and then we're gonna turn this into a sort of a hallway. This will eventually be inside as well, and the reason for that is it's easier to regulate heat. We are in a temperate forest biome, so we're not going to have problems with temperature too much, but it's still a good thing to do. We can get some lights in here. That'll just improve everybody's sight. One right here. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. We don't need one in here. Eventually we'll put lights in everybody's room, but we're also going to build another copy so that when we get another person, the room is all set. So good, we're gonna keep getting wood because we're gonna need a lot of it. I know a lot of people don't build their bases out of wood. I'm pretty confident that that's okay to do. Ooh, this guy's just trapped in here. Dead. I guess we're gonna hunt this just to get it out of here so it doesn't eat the meals. It's okay if the husky eats the meals. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna do anything specific. Hair design, nice. So I think we're gonna actually hold these open. We're gonna move this person through it just to let this raccoon out, hopefully. All right, nice. And then we'll close it back out. I don't want to risk anybody getting hurt. Nice, the dogs set it through. Okay, cool. So we're eventually going to want to get this mess out of here, and we're going to want to get solar power and batteries, but that's going to take a little bit. The research is almost done. The study's doing a really good job. Stuck indoors, that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but we can solve that soon. We can just boost it, have them go outside whenever we need to. Slept in the cold. So it's permanent summer, and we are in April, so it is going to get warmer, so I'm not going to worry about putting heaters or anything in. But what I will focus on is building these batteries. So we're gonna go right to solar panel because what I like to do, ooh, the problem is this is getting blocked by the poplar trees. I did not even notice that. That's a super rookie mistake. That's why none of this is getting powered. Hopefully they'll go cut that, they'll solve that, and this should kick back up a bit. Now I think I'm gonna put batteries along this right edge right here. We got a raid. I think this is our first raid. So we got one guy with a club. Pretty easy first raid of the game. He's nothing we really need. We have a good doctor, I believe. Yeah, we got a decent doctor. So this person isn't really gonna do much for us. But luckily we got everybody on ranged weapons, so hopefully we'll damage him enough before he gets close. Is a good melee guy, but is a slowpoke as well, so. Cargo pods. Nice. Just a bunch of free pemmican. I'll take all that. Now I'm gonna play this game generally a little faster than I normally play it. I'm gonna try to push my pace. I usually play a lot slower, but I'm gonna push the pace with this run through, allow the wealth to accumulate a little more, and so we can get to things faster. I'm gonna take a little more risk, and if we lose, we can just restart again. So that's not a huge issue. We're gonna wait for them to attack. We're getting low on food, so we're gonna start hunting soon. You gotta make sure this has butcher forever and that we do have someone selected on cooking. We do. Now I think what I planted here, this is all cotton. Yeah, this is all cotton. So we're just gonna sell this pretty early on in the game. We do not quite have enough to do heal root oh, we do have heal root, but not devil strand yet. All right, I'm gonna make sure everyone is kind of back home. Nice. And we're gonna just recruit them all. Stand in our little firing position. Now this is good because they're in darkness and they're behind sandbags and they have a little bit of a backdrop. So we're gonna hopefully hit a shot early. Okay, what hit him? We got gunshot to the right foot. That'll slow him down a little bit. Oh, we're missing everything. The revolver's coming through. Guard's coming through really nicely in this one. I'm surprised this guy didn't hit anything. Nice. Solved that really quickly. Now we don't have any psychopaths, I don't believe. Let's just make sure. Oh, we do have a psychopath. So what we're gonna do with the bodies in this run through, because I think it only affects the people who aren't. So we're gonna do another butcher creature and we're gonna do forever, but this is just gonna be for human corpses, and we're only going to allow guard, which I believe is the psychopath, to do that bill. So any worker, we're gonna make this one guard. So yeah, any bodies will just go right to the butcher. And then we can sell those things. So the person that butchers it usually gets a really bad debuff, but since they're a psychopath, they shouldn't get any. And we'll actually, I think it'll still affect the other people, but it's just a small debuff for a little bit, as long as it's not a colonist. Now it won't allow it to go into the hopper, which is good because they'll be able to tell that the meat is not good. Oh, and we still got to build our batteries. I forgot to do that right at the end there. I think we can build them. I'm not sure if we can build them under. I'm just going to build them down here. We'll just put a couple up for now, and then we'll extend the roof area. We should have the steel and the components for that. We're also going to get to deconstructing this. All right, nice. Now this does sell for like, yeah, it's going to sell for like $2.10 or $2 per. So that one guy's like 90 silver. That's really good, and plus you get some meat from it. It's a little crazy, but if we look at the debuff now, we butchered human-like, but it only lasts for 6 days. And I don't know if it stacks. Guard doesn't feel any issues with it, and we butchered human-like. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. And I think we'll just have the psychopath do that all game. It makes it so we don't need a crematorium, which is really nice. So all really good stuff. Don't need to build any cooking things. All our clothes are set for a little bit, but we're gonna fix that very soon here, so we can actually get good armor on everyone. Up these trees. All right, so we're looking pretty solid here. These are gonna start storing ever so slowly. We're gonna make sure to keep all these bushes and things cut so we don't have any problems. I do want to build a little heal root patch as well. Probably here. And we'll do heal root. Nice. Just for a little backup medicine in case we run out of regular medicine. Yeah, we're struggling to keep it all running. We really need solar power to finish and really need to get a couple solar panels up. But once we do that, we should be pretty fine. Alright, I want to collect a little more wood here. I want to make this place a little nicer, keep them a little happier. So continue to cut all this. Probably haul some of this stuff away so they can't use it as cover when they're approaching us. But 6 days goes really fast. Oh, nice. We got a pirate merchant. I don't know what we'll be able to sell to them, but 6 days goes super fast, so I'm not worried about the debuff. I just don't know how many times it can stack, so I guess we'll find out on this playthrough if we get like a huge raid, if it's worth doing it. I don't know if we'll be able to sell anything to them, but we might be able to buy something. We do have some silver. I do want to get this out of this main room soon. It's kind of an eyesore. Nice, and we got the power that can go basically back to here now. Just use a little more steel. None of this is overhead mountain, I don't believe. No, we're good. So no infestations will spawn. Check for my best social. I'm pretty sure it's float. Yep, float is. So float's gonna go trade. We'll see what we can do here. I doubt we'll be able to do much. But, yeah, it's looking like just like drugs and stuff, which we don't really need right now. Could buy another person. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't think it's worth doing anything with them. So we'll just hold on to everything. Ooh, we got a loud motorcycle outside. It's crazy. I need to build a few more of these. I think I'm gonna build them over here. We're gonna line up 4. Deconstruct that one just to get it out of the way. Just still kind of doing cleanup stuff and maintenance. Not quite sure if we're settled yet. We kind of need to finish this little inlet right here, make some entry points, and then put some turrets out. That'll probably be our next move once we get batteries and solar done. We'll focus on our power and get our defenses up. From there, we'll make everything nice in here. We'll make a little storage shed. Probably down here is where we'll put it, to be honest. Probably right here. It's just easily defendable. And I don't know if we'll ever block this off. We might just block this off entirely. Got visitors too. Might be able to trade something with them. Still got some food left, which is good. I am going to send one of the people on a hunt. And I want Float to do the hunting. I only want Float to do the hunting. Yeah, there we go. Because I want to hunt a Mega Sloth. Oh. So that'll give us a bunch of meat for a while. Actually, we're gonna have Float trade with them right now. Alright, nothing. That's what I figured. Hopefully they leave us a gift, maybe not. It's not looking like it. Uh-oh, we did get the Mega Sloth revenge. How many times did we hit it before it happened? Oh, we hit it quite a bit before it happened, so I'm gonna let him shoot one more time. And then I'm gonna draft him and pull him away and see how fast we're going compared to the Mega Sloth. Yeah, we can take another shot. Nice. Alright. Just wanted to make sure we were safe so we didn't take damage from it, because those things can fuck you up quick, and Float is one of our best people. So our freezer is done, so it'll keep nice in here. We'll put a bunch of the meat around, and that'll kind of start us off. We can also sell the hide. The heavy fur is really good. Actually, speaking of which, we're probably going to make an electric tailor bench. Yeah, I think I'll put it right here. A little chair. Shrink this zone up a bit. Expand it this way a tad. Nice. So it's looking like the one wind turbine is doing us pretty well right now in terms of power. Once I get solar down, which should be like right now, yeah, we got one more research, so right when study goes back to studying, boom, it's done. All right, good stuff. I think we are gonna switch on over. I think we're gonna pick up Devil Strand early, just so right when we can start growing it, we do. We want to chop these trees. We'll keep them. They look nice. Now we'll go for more of the natural look. So as you can see, they put them automatically in the hoppers. Our husky will go in and eat some, which is fine. They can eat the raw meat and they don't leave any filth behind. So the husky is actually a really good pet to have. We can actually train them to do a bunch of stuff. They're our best handler. Huh. I guess we really will wait on that until we can maybe get a better handler. But they'll load these in the hoppers and it'll just squeegee out, suck out their 6 food, and then it'll make a meal. But I want to make a little utility shed, and we have the wood to do it, so I'm going to do that right now. Probably like right here. We're just going to go like that. Go like this. Actually. There we go. I want it to be centered. That is centered. Okay. I'll build that right there just for my OCD's sake. Cut these plants. Nice. Cool. So they'll make that and they'll roof that up, and then that can be, we'll just take the copy, expand this zone like this. Go copy, paste. Nice, and then we'll delete this right here. All right, perfect. All right, so we're gonna stack 2 to cover this whole range, but we'll build the first one here. It's saying we don't have anything stored because all of it's right here. They're gonna have to haul it over to here, but they'll do that the next day. Perfect. I'm really stoked that this guy has 14 intellectual, and that'll grow pretty fast. That'll allow us to get through the research pretty quick. So I feel pretty good about this run so far. I think we'll be able to make a really good stand here defensively. I'm going to try to keep it pretty contained, maybe do a few more huts down in here, probably shoot for 5 to 7 colonists by the time we beat the game. I'm anxious for them to move all this. It'll look nice. Maybe I'll pull this person off, have them just hauling for a bit. This will solve our power issue. This is really nice. Then we can put lights in everybody's room. Good. Connect that one. Yeah, so just kind of doing cleanup duty here. I think we need to build floors throughout these beds right here. And I should clean up the aesthetic a little better. It's only 144 wood. I'm willing to do that in there. I need to do it in here because it helps the comeliness. These don't really matter. I'll get to this main room eventually. The stockpile room does not have to be wood. They wood these up as well. And we'll make a little path. They will prefer to use the wood path. We'll just kind of start piecing that all together. So this is super nice. This actually, building it this way blocks off potential for trees and stuff growing. So it just helps you keep it clear by your wind turbines. And it's a really good, just compact way to produce power. You should see we don't really have a problem with energy right now. It'll take quite a bit. But I do want to get 2 hats going. And I want jackets. So nobody here is wearing a jacket. So we could all probably wear dusters. This guy has a parka on. but no shirt. So we do need a button-down shirt. One button-down shirt. We need 2 dusters. There we go. We'll do 2 of them. And then we also need hats. So I think we'll actually wait till we can make simple helmets, which we can't yet. We're not at that point. But so far, we are so good. So I'm just gonna throw this guy back on research. Now that we dealt with the raid and I had them haul everything, this is perfect. This is exactly what we want. All right, I actually might expand this just a tad, just for a future expansion sake. Plus we have the time right now without much going on. What's really nice about the paste dispenser is I don't have to worry about limited food. I can literally make 50 meals right now, and that's super good. It just means like 1 kill of a mega sloth and I don't have to worry about food for a while. And this cooler should be able to keep it 20 in here pretty much the whole summer and winter. I am going to bring the power up here. And I'm going to put a switch right here. I think this has to be roofed. I'll actually roof it like this. What this is going to allow me to do is start putting gun turrets out. I'll probably start putting gun turrets, just a couple and a couple, and then have the people shoot here. Maybe put the gun turrets like right here and right here. That'd be a good way to do it. Maybe favoring this side, because this is where they're going to be coming from. I might put a wall here to stop them from, you know, going to this wall and being cheesy. Might make like a little kill box. So we have 2 colonists idle, which is not a huge deal. I can give them stuff to do. It's always good to keep them busy. But this is where I always stagnate. I need to just make sure to keep the orders going. Never hurt to have more lumber. Ooh, nice. A bunch of free corn. That's a bunch of free meals. Plus all this is free steel later once we get our electric smelter up. Kind of want to reinstall this somewhere. Maybe down here. Oh, you can sleep in here. That is fine. Build another light for them down here. I don't know if that's a waste or not. Yeah, I should honestly just put this right here instead. And then I'm gonna make this whole line over here just like production stuff, like the smelter, and then we'll put some other things as well. Put our machining bench when we get to it. But right now we're just gonna wait on the research to kind of catch up to us. This guy will get better at it. And it will allow us to continue a little further. We got super lucky with both of them being lovers. It's gonna help mood in the early game for sure. I guess I can start hunting some more things or start queuing up the muffalo. We'll fill that freezer up so we don't have to worry about food. We'll get a bunch of blue fur to make the clothes that we need to. So did this person put on the button-down shirt? Yes. All right, so it's a heavy fur one. That's good. And now we just need, yeah, the dusters, which is 2. And then we're going to make 2 simple helmets when we get to machining. This is going to give Float a ton of shooting experience. We have 3 really good shooters. So now it's just the quest for Flossy. So this is actually a super big issue. We're going to get everybody to run up here. Actually, guard probably is the only one that could do much. Oh, I was hoping that would hit. Alright, it's running away, so it's not hunting it anymore. Nice, we're getting it really good. Perfect. Actually, that's just free meat and free hide. Yeah, if you let that go unattended, I think that wolf could do a ton of damage to our husky before we can take it down, and we might accidentally shoot the husky. That's the main thing I was worried about. This is all good. Sweet, we got our base up. It's actually super quick progress. We're only in episode 2, and we're already making our way through the game pretty well here. Put these down. Yeah, we're kind of creating no man's land out in here. I don't want them to have any cover, just open space for them to get shot at by our peeps. This is perfect. This is all just cash. Cash just building up in here. When we get a bulk goods trader, we can sell it. I do want to make this all wood. That's why I'm queuing up all this wood to be chopped. I do want to make these all wood floors because it just reduces the amount of cleaning that needs to be done. You just track less dirt in everywhere. Double strand, nice. So when float gets to the correct level, we can have them start doing that. We're gonna go right to smithing. Yeah, the plants is at 8, so it's gonna take like a few harvests, but we'll try to make sure he does that exclusively. Yeah, that's how it's looking. We'll have a ton of food in here, which is super nice. Just a really efficient way to play with this nutrient paste dispenser. There's so many meals here that really I could stop hunting for a long time with only 3 people and be fine. All right, they're making blue fur dusters, which is nice. It's got the parka, so we just have one more duster. One more duster, and we don't quite have enough blue fur to do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I totally forgot about these caves. We're gonna have to take care of this actually. But more just might spawn later. I think they stay dormant if you don't piss them off. So we're actually just gonna leave that be. But we got another raid. Now we got 2 people and they actually got gear. Doesn't look like we'll want any of their gear. But we can always smelt those weapons down. We can build a smelter. I think they're attacking immediately. It looks like it. So we're gonna restrict everyone home. I think they're coming right now. Yeah, we gotta get out there. Yeah, this is really bad. We got a late start, looks like. Nice, we hit Sam early. So we completely destroyed the left kidney. That's actually gonna... We're gonna switch the attack over to this guy. Alright, they're fleeing, but we're still gonna finish this same guy. Because it's just more for us. More goodies. Free shooting practice. It's gonna take a little bit, but they're getting practice this whole time. Alright, nice. Restrict these. I want to see how much it stacks, the debuff. I might end up needing to make a crematorium anyways to get rid of all these clothes. Yeah, because we're just going to store them for now. I don't know. We could sell them to bulk goods traders. Let's see if it stacks twice. No, it only stacks once. But Study is trapped indoors, so we're gonna draft them to go outside for a while. And you're gonna see the outdoors goes up super fast. And this will last for a few days once we make them go back inside. See? Easy way to get rid of that situation. Alright, so everybody's geared up. Once we have smithing, we'll be able to make some simple helmets for these 2, because this guy has an advanced plasteel helmet, which is super good. We're gonna finish out our floors in the main room. which is gonna up our wealth, but it's gonna look real nice. It's gonna make everybody happy. We gotta unrestrict everyone. That's gonna help them actually go do stuff. And we're gonna try to get straight to gun turrets. That's what's gonna help us most defensively. We're gonna get some stone cooking next episode. I'm gonna get some chopped up so we can make some walls. We'll probably wall this off, to be honest. And then we'll kind of create a little kill box right here. And this will kind of be the start of it. We'll have turrets in here and it'll all be good. Probably make it like right here and just kind of wall this off like this. Make the kill box around here, extend up a little bit like this so they can't hide in these corners. And we got better gear on everyone. It's just going to make everybody a little more resistant to the sharp attacks. Obviously, float is the most protected. That stuff will last for probably a few years, unless we take some heavy damage in a fight. As you can see, our food is just going up like crazy. Probably going to sell most of this just to keep a K food around. I might end up expanding this and throwing in another cooler just so we could have a little more storage space, but I'm not too certain about that yet. But I also want to get some good weapons in, and having Study, who's actually a really good shot, and a little bit better of a weapon will be really crucial here soon. And we have the components and we have the steel to do it. We might need to smelt some more steel. That's something we could actually do really quickly here. Let's just build one of these. Yeah, we'll throw that right there. Stool with it as well. Might as well get that going. Get this hauled out of here. You want to see that? Chunks look really bad. You don't want them around your base. Probably don't even want these around here, to be honest. It's going to take some work to move those, but it'll be worth it when they're walking in and out. I also do kind of want to clean up the rubble in this whole area. Oh, we got another pirate merchant. That's kind of a bummer. I wish we would get a mass goods trader or a bulk goods trader. I don't know, maybe they'll buy the human meat. We might take some prisoners too at some point if we can. That might be worth it, and have the psychopath. Can the psychopath do doctoring? Guard is our psychopath, and they're the best doctor, so actually we could have them perform some procedures. If we get some captured prisoners, we can, you know, take out their heart and sell it. It's like 500 a pop. It's a little dark, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. We need float. Yep. All right, we'll see what they're selling. Yeah, same stuff. Bummer. We could build a little jail cell down here. We could actually use our other room for that right now. We have a free room. Actually want Study to go in this one. Yeah, then this can kind of be a medical bed for now, maybe. In case someone gets hurt, they'll just go there. All right, we're gonna put these down today. This is gonna cost so much, but it's gonna be worth it, I believe. All right, that's gonna cost so much wood, and it's gonna really up our wealth, but bring it on. This is our first try on Merciless. We might as well push the pace and see how far we can go without problems happening. All right, so they're leaving. Well, we haven't run into any issues, but Cassandra's gonna ramp this up fast. This doesn't feel too much different than Savage. That second raid came pretty quick, but it's still really easy. I wonder how quickly it's gonna ramp up. So that is still to be determined, but we're gonna find out. Move that floor. Yeah, all this needs to be getting cleaned. This is so bad because it's all under construction, so it gets really dirty. Kind of need to put another door maybe over here. Be a responsible thing to do. Right there. Nice. Well, we're not that many days in. Yeah, we're 13 days in since arrival, so things are going pretty good. We got plenty of food. We're all comfortable into good clothes. We all got weapons. We're starting our kill box pretty soon here once we get to gun turrets. Those are, I mean, literally just, they're a couple of researches away, but they're only 500, so. I don't know, this feels like a promising run for a first try at Merciless. I think this is definitely something we could realistically beat. I am dabbling around with some Naked Brutality on this difficulty as well, or on, not on Merciless, but on Savage, practicing for our Naked Brutality Merciless run. I don't want to try it when I'm not on camera because I want the first time I try it to be on camera, but I think it'll be good practice, at least to get used to the harder difficulties on Naked Brutality. It turns into a very long game, so that's why I don't want to mess it up when I do try it on Merciless. Alright, well this seems like a very good spot to stop it. Before we hit this next day here, they're making some loving, which is good for mood, keeps them up. Study's actually not too happy, but they just need to go eat, that's mainly why. And that butchered human-like needs to go away. It's really good that this doesn't stack though. So that's really good. When we get big raids, it won't stack like 8 times, which is super nice because I couldn't deal with a -40 or anything. All right, well, we're gonna cut it off there. Thanks for watching. We'll see when I get the next one uploaded, and yeah, I'll see you in episode 3. Have a good one.